Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Cal. This is Fallout New Vegas. Let's do a quick chat here.
I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies. I don't know. I'm still thinking about what kind of role we could take on that would give us the best chance of survival. But I think things are starting to come together. I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them. I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops. I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew anyway, but Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
See if she yells at me here. There's like a bunch of scorpions up here, I believe. Probably gonna get the bug stomper perk real soon here. Apparently she likes to punch scorpions. Good to know. We're gonna have a quick little chat here about you
jumping at them with my fists count?
About you using a gun until we get closer. Just because they're scorpions. I don't want to deal with her getting poisoned. So much better. Where's heading back? Be right there. Apparently I triggered it when I wasn't paying attention. There it is.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the 2 robot sex slaves.
Okay. Well, let's hope that this doesn't piss him off royally. I mean, we are literally just wandering into their secret bunker. Oh. Never mind. I remember right, there's like a secret bunker somewhere nearby here. Let's swap back to side bets. I want one. Let's go walk north a little bit and then turn. That must be it. Trying to remember what you can put in there. I don't think we got any indication. Apparently having Veronica with us is not helping. Jump down here again real quick. Make sure there's not anything else.
Hold on, I've got this.
Oh, this is a different one. There's 2
I'd like
bunkers.
a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Yes! Finally!
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos. Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
Okay, so we're gonna head down. Take a right. That's not a right. And I think it was still in the dark. Still in the dark. There we go.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
There we go. Actually, I have to take the elevator to L2. Oops. Let's take a right. So this is the Brotherhood of Steel. They're basically all about high technology, but they don't like sharing.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. What do you say, outsider? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Nice.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? I can spare a little time. What did you want to talk about? That is this base's defensive system. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners.
Okay. Apparently I cannot talk to him about, hey, by the way, I want you to volunteer to help. Or at least stay neutral.
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters. So they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me.
Okay.
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drill. It's dangerous.
Evening. I'd kill to go outside and gather some specimens.
Please don't.
Look, this isn't a great time. Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment. I could use some assistance, sure, but... Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd. You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Look, no.
That sounds annoying.
Hello,
There've been
outsider.
report- It's that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area. I'll track the virus from over here. You just concentrate on locating the terminals hosting it.
Don't work too hard there, Ibsen.
10 seconds.
I have no idea what's going on. These all look like gobbledygook.
Damn it. Jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Hello, outsider.
Okay. Those are bathrooms. That appears to be
How may I
These
assist
brings
you?
the second unit up to provide covering fire, like so.
I want to find the armory, because I was just told I could buy stuff, or quartermaster or something, and then I'm gonna head out. We're gonna do their regular quest. I have no interest in trying to get involved in the politics and overthrow the elder. That sounds unpleasant. That Harden guy sounds like a prick anyway.
Your presence here, outside of... You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. So, you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. I'll grant...
Looking sharp, Ramos.
Behave yourself this time.
Where would one find high-tech supplies that are being blocked from the outside world?
How may I assist you?
Must be down here. scribe.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
You look tired, Ibsen.
Maybe the procurement stuff is past this area? Question mark? That's power armor. It's hardened. Maybe it's past the scribe area? Aha! Oh.
I can hardly notice that lazy eye anymore, Watkins.
Still having that affair of yours, Veronica.
There was a huge explosion east of Colorado a little while ago. Does NCR have any artillery that big?
Evening.
If you're planning to take Veronica with you, be sure to have a good pair of earplugs with you. I'm kidding, Veronica. Put the power fist down.
Okay. There's neat toys, but I can't talk to anybody to get them.
Scribe Taggart, it's your favorite student.
Somehow I don't believe that. Okay, apparently I haven't been everywhere on this floor yet either. Over here?
Welcome to the range. Sure. The Elder's already given the okay.
That's not fun.
Still breaking hearts there.
The word came down from the Elder that I'm to offer you some of our lesser wares. As if I didn't have other matters on my mind. Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Okay, let's see what she's willing to give up. Unfortunately, most of these are not super useful. Combat armor's good. I mean, that's a second set of reinforced Mark II combat armor. And let's go ahead and do the ammo thing. What's my pistol again? 357? Yeah, they don't have that. Great. Do a quick flip through here. I'm gonna sell one of the pistols just to get it out of my inventory. Probably don't need this lead pipe. Deathclaw hands? Oh, those cups I accidentally picked up. Cigarettes. Scorpion tail. Cigarettes. More money. Giant scorpion glands.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I see.
Hi there. Looking to spend... If you must know, my inventory check this week shows that our weapon count is 1 short. Hardin will have my head if I don't find that... If you happen to find it.
Okay.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? Ooh, got something good for me?
You do.
Is it a dress?
No. You know what? I'm gonna keep the leather reinforced armor in my inventory so I can sell it. I'm gonna give her plasma rifle, cross rifle. I think you actually have to give her ammo, which is probably what I forgot to do last time.
You're making me...
Have you found it? Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Ooh, can she wear the boomer helmet?
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, that works. I approve.
Have you found it? I need to... Then... Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look. Give me a shout. There was a huge explosion. Hardin owes his life to McNamara. That's why he won't challenge him outright.
Hey, Torres.
This is gonna be another one of those annoying ones where it's gonna like give me 10 different directions to follow. Okay, let's go find some Brotherhood scouts and wreck stuff. Okay, it looks like one of them is Repcon, one of them is Nellis. near the boomers, and one of them is just a little bit east. So we'll start with the one that's a little bit east.
That's enough of that.
Perfect. Whoa. Ugh. Centaurs are so creepy. Aid. Rat away and a rat X. Ugh. Need to get to a doctor the next time I get a chance. That radiation poisoning, we're at mid-level already. Also, worth noting here, we've got the opportunity to scavenge a bunch of
This is
power.
a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on. Keep saying things like that and I won't be so friendly. Many of us are just as intelligent as basic humans, and the rest don't really have any choice in the matter, do they? And none taken, since you apologized. You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the Supreme Commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight. Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you.
And on that note, let's do, start with this. I hop over to the medical clinic. I am both going to hopefully get treated. Okay.
You're back. It'll be easy enough. Very.
Seriously, you don't have any Rad-X? Okay. Whatever. This one seems pretty obvious what's going to have happened to him. Where did Veronica go? Oh, there you are.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yep. In this case, the heavy stuff is stuff you like, at least. I'm pretty sure she's gonna equip it, which I'm okay with. Yeah. Actually, do I have a... No helmet? Okay. I've already been all these places. That helps a lot with this.
How may I serve you, Master?
Uh,
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
oh. 10 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rob. I'm here to answer.
Okay, let's see where this goes. Must be something on the other side of one of these walls. Locked average. I'm waiting for these Mr. Gutsies to start shooting at me.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Please present Please do not make your way to the second floor.
Okay. Apparently we're not supposed to be on the second floor. It has none of the letters in plot. Do a quick dud removal. Okay. I don't see what it can be. Oh. I was getting stuck on that. Okay. By the way, the reason I didn't use the power armor myself is because it requires you to have a training perk.
Third floor access is for executives only. Thank you, sir.
What? Okay. Apparently, that worked. I do not understand why or how, but I suppose that is the power of luck. If you didn't see what it did, so the first floor, it let you do special bypass if you had oops. I have to take moving back to
Valid
this.
facial pattern detected.
Oh, it already recorded me. Nice. So the first floor one, it required special access, but you could talk your way out of it. The second floor, I don't know, but I added myself to the database so I could get past. The third floor is executives only, so I'm guessing I would have had to hack into that supercomputer back there. By supercomputer, I mean it was a locked terminal. That was very hard. Okay, we're gonna start with Maltese. Looting. I guessed right. Nice. Unlock save. I guess we have access to a safe now. I'm not sure where the safe is. But it's remotely accessible, apparently, and we can get into it now. There it is. Okay. That's good. guessing there's gonna be a Brotherhood of Steel guy on the ground somewhere around here. There he is.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Please do not.
Did that? Okay. Okay. Well, that was RepCon. Let's go back down to Hidden Valley. Apparently they're just leaving the door open now. That's just how awesome I am.
Found the missing patrols? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those. When you find them, tell them you're my representative, and ask them if the bears are still hunting. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Have you found it?
No, I haven't found it.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
Okay, she doesn't have anything.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
If by dress you mean I'm going to hand you another suit of power armor because it's heavy.
Have you found it?
No.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look. Another satisfying.
Bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Sure. So yeah, if you ever wondered why I was wandering around quite so much early on, just grabbing every single checkpoint I could get my hands on, quests like this are pretty much why. Even if we don't have like a direct line to every single one. Let's go Eldorado Gas and Service first. So we're gonna go over here first. We're gonna go down to Nipton, and then I'm just gonna make my way north from Nipton. So there should be two things to the south. We're gonna actually talk to Veronica real quick. We're gonna have her switch to ranged, because she does have a high energy weapon skill, and I have a Gauss rifle. I'm also gonna real quick just swap over. I'm gonna give myself let's go with hunting rifle, cowboy repeater. Shotgun. 10 mil. There's two icons over here, Camp Forlorn Hope and the Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel Bunker. I want to hit both of those checkpoints while I'm over here. And then I'm going to grab the last guy, or the first guy, I guess, out of the 3 scouts. I believe, looks like he should be right over here. Maybe? Usually if they show up as a little yellow arrow, they're closer than this, but whatever. Looks like he's up on top of this cliff. Yep.
Hey. Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR. The other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report.
I understand now why I didn't have these before. I'm guessing that this entire area is... So one of these is the NCR camp, and one of them is the Caesar's Legion camp, I guess. Oh, never mind. Good enough. We're gonna go Wolfhorn Ranch next. We're gonna go north, get the next one, then just keep going north, basically. Should be, yeah, this west-northwest one first. Come on. A little too far away, apparently. Just don't have a good angle. You know you're starting to get higher level when? We've got a long way to go still, as far as that goes. I am guessing that they are down in this, or over this rock. I don't know whether it's guys or critters. I'm guessing there's a cave right under me. Coyote den. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just head this way. We don't need to go murder a bunch of coyotes.
Evening. Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Correctional facility here. Go ahead and make sure we're lined up right. Looks like it's this one. Easy enough.
What do you want? You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Give this to the Elder.
Yeah, it looks like there's a...
For the Brotherhood!
Fast travel again. Okay. That's the wrong way. Did I make a wrong turn? Question mark? Yep, totally did. Not sure how that happened.
Have you had any luck finding... Good, let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details.
I heard some special squad of Rangers on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting the Legion.
Is it wrong that part of me just wants to finish that just so, or to deal with the stupid mini game just so the arrow goes away?
Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience. You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components. And now it's your turn. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Okay.
Hello, outsider.
I really hope those aren't 3 different locations. I was feeling really confident about having run all the fetch quests and just needing one more thing to do. Okay. Well, for the sake of, let's see where we're at first. Vault 11, Vault 22, and looks like there's one over here by the biggest. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go to the 188 post. We'll go south from there. But, I am going to, well, actually, one more thing.
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack. Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
I'm very lucky. Oop.
What is...
Oh, I just didn't scroll far enough. Okay, so we're gonna do Vault 11 first because it's right here. I am going to break up the video here, however, just because, some of these have been very large segments, and I want to try and keep them smaller when I have a good opportunity. So, the Great Vault Hunt will be next time. We'll probably do this one, and if we have to do the other ones still, which I really hope we don't, because I really remember, not this, it's the other one that the guy from the military was trying to send me to. I remember that being really rough, so hopefully we don't have to do that. So we'll pick up next time with the Great Vault Hunt. I have been Rafka, this has been Fallout New Vegas. If you're enjoying this content, leave me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. Leave any questions or suggestions in the comments. And as always, have a good one.